negative, unsupporting, and weak friends aren't your friends. They are fake friends. That is who you have to separate yourself from. But as you see in old times, separating from friends and being a lone wolf isn't very smart, because lone wolves die off, and it's incredible when you think about that. Lone wolves die off, but getting away from your friends and leaving the crab bucket is very important if you want to grow. It depends how far you want to grow and how you want to push yourself. If you want to stay a pussy or you want to stay weak, then stay in those friendships. Stay a degenerate, stay a weak man, stay a person that will just keep the bad habits, and that will die off with a weak with a life in which they see that is weak. And when it comes to when they're 80 and they look back at the point in which they were 18 and they could have chose to separate from their weak friends and they chose not to, they'll be like, oh damn, what was I doing? And that's the powerful thing. If you do it today, if you leave them today, then who knows how far you can go in the future. And that's the important thing. That's the thing people don't talk about, or you will never hear about from any other person. Separate from them, grow on your own, find people after that you'll spot them. You'll spot them because you'll be improving. If they aren't improving, then you shouldn't be friends with them. If they aren't striving for success, if they don't wake up every morning with an itch, then they aren't on your level, and you should step away from them if you've already friended them. Good luck, boys, because it's not easy. I know it's not easy, because I'm experiencing it myself. It's very, very hard. On the power of brotherhood and true friendship, and how you can identify people that will be good for you, not bad for you, which is a problem that a lot of people have, and they don't understand with friends, that they're blinded by the fact that they're holding them back because they aren't on the same level or higher than them. They are actually lower than them, and they are trying to bring their friends up with them. And that's the problem most of people have, is that they think that their friends are good because like one day of the week they help them, and the rest they're just trying to persuade them to do bad things. And that's a problem that I had, I guess, with a friend group, I guess, when I was in school. But it's very hard to find people that you're compatible with, or people that are at a higher level in terms of what hardworking and like more compatible. But you can usually tell when you are talking with people, you can tell by their confidence and the way how they hold eye contact and how they communicate with you, at the level in which they are at, and whether they are hardworking and easy to know. People that, I think they're more humble and more complimentary. I mean, it's very, I don't think I've found anyone like on the same level as me yet. That's the only thing I struggle with, is finding true friendship. And it's very hard in today's world, because not a lot of people online are very good at your level, because they're just their lives, I mean, some of the you got the fitness people, I mean, they might still not be on your level in terms of the way they go about their day and the way they operate. Most of it's just for camera, and then the rest of their lives, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to go about their lives to make themselves more happier and more fulfilling. But yeah, it's very hard. You have to just keep getting to know people, keep seeing if people on your level, try and grow a little group, maybe you and 2 or 3 other guys. But it takes time. And there's nothing wrong with being on your own, because when you're starting out on improvement, it's probably better thing to do. The best thing to do is drop your friends that you know are not on your level, and go on your own and get on improvement on your own, not to bring them with you. You've always got to break away from those friends. A lot of people talk about this, and they don't really emphasize it to a good degree, a good level, but breaking up with your old friends that are not nowhere near your level, and that just keep indulging in the dopamine that is the bad habits and the stupid decisions that they make throughout their week or their days, that you hate and that you want to change from. You've got to just move away, like just slowly avoid them, and slowly start to communicate less with them, and try and grow on your own, which is very hard, because you have times in which you are very lonely. When you get months in or a year in, you understand that it's very hard, and that's where, I guess that's where love can come in. But you got to be careful, because you don't want to be too clingy with with a woman. You want to have brothers who can support you. That's why that's why life in this at the moment is very hard, because people are not nowhere near your level, and then trying to find them is a whole thing in itself, which is incredible, because the way the world has changed is massive, and it's a very hard time for people to make themselves, to improve themselves to a high degree. And that's where you stand out. That's where you become the 1%. And it's incredible, because when you break free of that curve or that curse, then you'll compound to a great level, or you'll be at an extreme level in which people can't even fathom, or they don't understand how you've got to that point. But yeah, just the power of brotherhood is fascinating and very it's very powerful. It's probably one of the biggest assets or boosts that you can have, which is probably like a massive multiplier to your life in terms of motivation and drive. The thing I want to do in the future is move into a complex or an apartment or a house, and then with a few friends, like true friends, and grow together, because I think that's the thing that that's what humans are supposed to do. And I think it's very powerful to do that. But obviously, like everything, it's not easy, and you have to plan how to try and find or communicate and attain these friends. But you'll progress so much easier and more effectively with these friends, and the power is exponential. And that's what you have got to understand. But you've also got to understand that being lonely and avoiding those bad friends that you had in the past is better than holding those friends, because those friends will hold you back and you won't be able to progress with those friends. You have to continue on your own, progress, and then people at a high level will see that, and they will, maybe a few years down the line, they'll come up to you, which is incredible, and that's what you want. But yeah, just a 8-minute or so video talking about friendship and what to be aware of and what you can try and implement by going out there, going to some coffee shops, seeing some guys on their laptop and seeing how present they are, seeing how aware they are, seeing how they dress, seeing how happy they are, the way they communicate with people who work, seeing how friendly they are, is something that you can talk to them about, or you can approach them about. But yeah, I mean, the book How to Win Friends and Influence People is very applicable to this, using the methods like don't criticize, condemn, or complain, and compliment. Just let them talk. Let yourself listen to them the whole time and be present. And that's what you've got to be doing each day. But understanding when they say something bad about themselves, or when they don't look like they're on your level, just wish them well and move on to the next, or go do the next thing. But yeah, just want to do a video talking about friendship. I hope you guys have got some awesome friends that push you and you push them, and that when you talk to them, you're like, wow, this guy's amazing, this guy's awesome, our growth together is going to be massive. But that's what we all want, that's what we all are striving for, as well as the perfect feminine woman as well. That's a massive thing as well, which is another video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope you understand the point in which I'm making. Peace out.